What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today we're going to talk about Brady Singer. Why? Because he's been doing great, and he just took down the Chicago White Sox twice. But how's he do it? He's got a sinker. He's got a slider. He attacks a ton with that sinker, and we've seen some volatility from him because batters often can take advantage of that sinker as he doesn't always command it right. He's a very volatile pitcher. But I want to watch a full inning here, and a real inning, not one of those where he just strikes out everybody, not one when he always fails. This is an inning where he kind of just pitches, and we're going to talk about it that way. So he starts off with Luis Robert, and there's a sinker for a strike. That's a nice one. It's really hard to see the camera angle, the movement on this, because look at this. Look at this camera angle. He's all the way over here. His left foot is like, it's so far over here. And on release, this is actually straight, if you can believe it, but this is just so bad. What is happening is that this is starting off of the plate, then coming back over. Okay? Hopefully you can get a sense of that. But yeah, this is such a bad camera angle in Kansas City. So he plays the in and out game. David Cohn calls this X games, where what you're doing is you have a fastball that goes off and comes back over. So you make one X going like this. And then you have a pitch that starts in the zone and goes out, and that's another X. So they're making an X over the down and away part of the plate. It's an old philosophy when it comes to pitching. And that's what Singer's doing. He's trying to throw a fastball over, and then it starts here. This is a slider and comes back out. Good job by Luis for not swinging on that. But that's a really good located slider. And now what you can do, you can go inside. Ooh. No. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to jam him here. I don't like that he's trying to do it down. He wanted to do it up. That's just a waste pitch that will never get swung at. Do it again. Do it right. That's a really good one. What is the most underrated pitch in baseball? I think it's a sinker. And I know that sounds crazy because four-seamers are all the craze. I love seeing four-seamers elevated and stuff. But a good sinker that starts on the plate and ends off of it, up and in about middle or so, will get a free strike more times than not. And that pitch from Brady Singer is just, I cannot emphasize enough, is just such a good pitch because it will get a free strike all of the time. It's so hard to put this in play, and it's so hard to resist because this is a strike for about 90% of the way. Awesome pitch here from Brady Singer. Love it. That's a terrible pitch. That's a slider that's supposed to be down here, and I get that. You're going inside, you're going away. I think you could have jammed him one more time and probably gotten out with it. But that's just not gonna work. That's not gonna work, Brady Singer. All right, fine. So now you have a lefty up, man on first. You guys know what you should be doing. If you're a sinker baller now, which Brady Singer is, the pitcher trying to execute is this two-seamer. You're trying to get it right here, so that they roll over it, push it to the shortstop, and you get two. That's pretty much what you're going to be trying the entire time. Oh, come on. Give him that. Give him that pitch. Do it again. So he wanted the slider that time to try and get free real estate. Moncada was like, nah, bro. There's no way. I mean, I don't think he was going to swing at it inside the zone, so then once he missed, then like a 1-0 slider like that, you're not going for a whiff. Right? Like this pitch is supposed to be in the zone. Moncada's going to take it. It's going to be a called strike. But like you just don't see guys swinging at that typically in a 1-0 count. 2-0, this is getting a little tough now. You could drop a slider in likely and just throw a better one. You can also try and take advantage of a fastball in if he gives up on it. But Moncada's probably looking for this inner fastball to drive right now. It's a 2-0 count. Batters are going to be looking one pitch, one spot at 2-0. They're going to say, okay, if I'm going to take a swing because I'm in such a favorable situation now, I can gamble. And I can say, all right, my favorite pitch is a fastball inner middle, middle in or so. And that's where he's going to be looking. So if you put it in any place that's not that. Oh, and he thought he had it. He thought he got that middle in pitch. And he didn't. He just went too far away. Oh, man. So now they're thinking, oh, yeah, we can do this again. No, don't do that. I mean, you can probably do a slider off of this now because he's probably thinking that fastball he just missed. Yeah, that's what he tried to do. I mean, this isn't a bad idea, but the problem is that it starts in a place that Moncada doesn't want to swing, right? Like if this is up here, he's gonna swing on this, but it's down here. So now, honestly, if I'm Singer, I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that he still wants to drive a fastball. I'm probably trying to hit that pitch that missed that first pitch of the at bat. So that's not terrible. It had enough movement that Moncada couldn't quite get around it. And if you saw the whiff before, it does mean he's trying to hit a fastball in the inner half, and that one was outer half, right? I'm a little surprised. Moncada should have been able to push that to left field better, and he tried to, and he just made a foul, but. That's kind of telling me that he's not seeing the fastball right. So if I get that one down here, that's going to work. Oh, he got inside. Wow. This is surprising. Well, I guess not. No, I'm being silly. So what happened here is that the fastball's coming in. It's 3-2. Moncada's thinking on release that this probably isn't a strike. Right away, my first instinct is that this isn't a strike. And then realizes, oh, wait, no. Singer he's got the horizontal movement. It might come back to the plate. So he's being very defensive. He's a little bit late on this. He realizes he has to swing at this. He doesn't want to take the chance of that being called strike 3. So he hits this a little weaker and yeah. So you got your ground ball. Good pitch. I mean, that's a really good pitch from Singer. Like if he does that more of the plate, that's crushed. If it's any more inside, he doesn't swing. That's a really good pitch. You got it out. Oh, man. You got that call? Oh, man. That's a good day. Go back inside now. Well, that's interesting. So now you have 2 pitches that you've thrown away. You could really mess up Abreu, I think, inside. Or you can play off of it and throw the slider away, which is probably what they're going to do. But I would go inside now. Yeah, there's the slider. And that was a really... Okay. So... There are 2 philosophies. Like, is this a good pitch? I mean, yes. The answer is yes because he got it out and we're ground ball and everything. But this is a strike at 0-2. And I am a little surprised that Abreu wasn't planning to see this slider. I mean, he knows that he's sinker slider. He just threw 2 fastballs and 0-2. Like, you throw a breaker. And if Brady was expecting this is too hittable, right? Like, you generally, like, you let him get contact. If this is down here, you then get the swing and miss. But because it's here, you give him an opportunity. Now, good news for Singer is that went to third, and you get another out. You can't get, that's 2 straight non-double plays. But, right, I mean, those little things, like we saw with Aaron Nola and Javier Baez months ago, but 0-2 pitches that are actually in the zone aren't always what you want to do. So, I'm gonna ruin you guys. This is something I've noticed so much with Salvador Perez. Look at his head. Just watch his head. Every time he receives the ball, he does that. He always catches it like that. Every time. But anyway, this is shocking to me that Eloy doesn't want to, mash this. I can imagine Eloy thinking it's going to be a first pitch slider. He's used to that. He's a big bat, and generally big bats love fastballs, so guys throw breaking balls with men on base against them first pitch. But you see, even there, like, look at Salvi. He even still did the head thing. Head goes down. Gets the call around the corner. That's great. That's a really good one. That's not a strike forever. Now you throw the slider down. This time you got to get it actually down, though, Singer. Get it down here. See it, too hittable. Way too hittable. I mean, this is a very defensive swing. He's looking for a fastball. And realizes, oh, no, it's going to be a strike, so he got to swing. But I think he would still be defensive underneath. You've just lived over here. You can really go up in here and really take him down. Yeah, he's not going to swing it. That's too much of a miss. So with the glove being like this, looks like they're going to triple up on a slider here. Wow. See, okay, that's the pitch you should have thrown 0-2. And I think Eloy's just seen this enough that he's like, nah, I know what's this. Go up and in now. He's going 4 times? Dude, he sees it. It's not working. Go up and in with a fastball. I mean, that's all right. That's fine. Fine. If you want to do that, go and do that. This is such a tough pitch. And Eloy does a really good job, honestly, of debating if this is going to be a strike and just getting enough piece. Because he doesn't actually want, you don't want to hit that pitch in play. If you're a hitter, this pitch is like, that's an out. That's just so hard to do anything with. So Eloy does a really good job of just getting enough to stay alive and hopefully get a walk or a better pitch to hit. And that's what he should have done ages ago. What I know this is actually kind of hit hard, and it's fortunate that it's at the defender, but this, I mean, he's been looking so far away this entire time that he can't get the full barrel on this. Actually, this is a really good piece of hitting, honestly, for Eloy. I take that back. Nice job. I feel like it's still the right pitch, though. I mean, yeah, that's not a scorcher. Like, Eloy did pull in the bat enough. But yeah, I mean, going east in and out. I want to say in and out or east to west. Going east to west as a pitcher is what Singer does. He doesn't really play the north-south game. And it can work. I mean, if you noticed in that inning, Singer didn't really throw many mistake pitches. He threw one mistake to Robert the first at bat. It was a slider that came in, pushed it to right for a single, as he should. The first pitch to Eloy was a mistake, but Eloy just wasn't looking for it, and that's that. And that's really it. You know, and I got to hand it to Singer for actually having that command of the zone. Do I buy that command is always going to be there? I don't know. I mean, he got to multiple full counts in this. I mean, he didn't obviously through the entire game, of course not. But I think you guys get a sense of it's teetering, right? It's not this overwhelming. I'm going to take you down and like to the Paradise City, but no, it's a different feel than the guys that we watched of like Robbie Ray just dominating, or even Oscar Noah when he's killing it, right? Like those guys are different kinds of success than what we just saw with Brady Singer. And that's why he's this volatile guy. So I hope you guys understand that. And there really isn't much else in that repertoire. Even like that at bat, you're like, oh man, if you had like a changeup or like a really nice curveball to throw in there, like that would mess him up, you know? He doesn't have that. It's just sinker slider. So just something to think about with Brady Singer. I think that's not really going to change until something changes in that repertoire, that arsenal. And yeah, it's a risky proposition, but hopefully you can continue commanding at this level. All right, that's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. As always, you should watch this live on twitch.tv/pitcherlist. Live every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. But that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollack. Remember to subscribe. And may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.